Welcome to Micro Mayhem, where science meets strategy. I am Nasreen Osman, microbiologist and educator. I'm proud to be member of CDC SEEB. This channel is my gift to every health worker pushing through high testing loads, every student chasing certification, and every colleague who believes precision saves lives. So, here we break down complex lab data, decode quality control, and elevate your understanding of diagnostic systems like Dynex Agility and QuantiFERON. Micro Mayhem is more than a channel, it's a movement. So in slide 1, I will talk about what does raw data mean in Dynex Agility. In Dynex Agility, raw data refers to the direct OD reading from each well. These values are the foundation for building the standard curve and calculation sample concentrations. If OD value are too high or too low or inconsistent, the system flags and QC fail, meaning the run may not be valid. Okay, we are talking about validity here. So in slide 2, what's trigger QC pass or fail? QC checks are built into the system to ensure data integrity. These include curve fit quality, blank OD levels, replicate consistency, and OD range compliance. So if any of these fail due to poor R2, high background, or pipetting errors, the system will reject the run. In slide 3, we will understanding curve fit QC again. So the curve fit is evaluated using parameters. What these parameters like R2, slope, and intercept. A good curve should have an R2 above 0.98 and a slope that reflects the expected OD to concentration relationship. If this value fell outside acceptable range, the curve is considered invalid. In slide 4, we will see what happens if each fail. When curve fit fails, the equation cannot reliably convert OD to concentration. This means sample result may be excluded or flagged, and for clinical assay, the results are not reportable. So in slide 5, curve fit parameters table. We will check what this parameter and what the benefit of it or what the purpose of it. So here breakdown for each curve fit parameters, like what is the Y mean. Y is the equation used to calculate concentrations. R2 measures how well the curve fits the data. Slope shows how OD changes with concentration. Intercept reflects baseline OD when concentration is minimal. Each must meet predefined criteria to pass QC. In slide 6, what happens when this fails? If R2 is too low or slope intercept are distorted, the curve becomes unreliable. This triggers a QC fail. The impact sample result may be excluded, concentrations cannot be trusted, and clinical result cannot be reported. So in slide 7, raw data and QC status. Okay. Now, raw data and checks whether OD values fell within expected range. A pass means the data is usable. A fail means the OD value are out of range or inconsistent or saturated, making the curve fit invalid. So in slide 8, what are acceptable values? So we talk about it. Acceptable OD value must fall within the dynamic range of the assay. Replicates should have a CV below 15% for precision. If these conditions aren't met, the data is flagged and excluded. So in slide 7, then what do CD and SD and CV means? CD is calculate concentration, okay? And CD shows how spread out replicated reading are, and CV measure precision calculated, but for what? For standard deviation that we pass it in a smart kit. Again, In slide 8, we will replicate this standard versus sample. Replicates are typically applied to standard, as I said, not samples. Standard need precision to build a valid curve for the validity of the assay. Samples are often run once to conserve reagents, relying on the curve's integrity. In slide 8, a purpose of QIAGEN QC. So there is a QC in the machine, and QIAGEN also make for us QC. Yes, we will see. The QIAGEN control panel use validated reference samples to verify the entire assay system. It confirms reagent integrity, instrument function, and clinical reliability independent of machine QC. Okay, in slide 12, then what Dynex Agility QC checks? As we see before, we talk about QIAGEN QC. Now we will see Dynex or the machine QC checks. Dynex Agility checks raw OD, curve fit, and replicate precision. These are technical, please. These are technical validations only, but they do not confirm clinical accuracy. That is where external QC comes in, okay? In slide 13, why machine QC alone is not enough. Even if raw data QC pass, relying only on machine QC is so risky. Without QIAGEN QC, you could miss false result, report compromise assays, or fail external audits if somebody, from instructor come. So in slide 14, machine QC, we will make like a comparison between machine QC versus QIAGEN QC panel in a table. So machine QC checks curve, fit, and flags technical errors, but may pass even if reagents are